Hello everyone, this is KJ. Welcome back to Planet Crafter Season 7, Selenea or yeah, that thing. Almost as soon as I ended the episode, there was water. And the domes melted up there at the top of the mountain. It was so fast. It was ridiculous. Oh, cool. I didn't know that there was going to be some sulfur here. We'll definitely grab that. Is there any more? There's some over there. Alright, here we go. I brought this thing with me. Except I forgot that magnesium was actually important. But that's okay, because magnesium is easy. Here we go. Now, a lot of people have had this issue. The water is still rising, okay? It's going to go all the way up here. And they have it, they have this issue in every planet, whatever. The level that this thing is at right now, the algae is going to be down here. And then you go back later and the water level's much higher. And then you can't find the algae. It's still down there. It's down at the bottom. So, yeah, it's down there. What was the other thing I had on me? Oh, yeah. I have stuff. I have stuff that I need to take back to the house. Because, yeah. Oh, there is water now. There wasn't. I checked pretty close to the end of the last episode and it was dry. I think we actually flew out here with a algae generator. Is there stuff that I wanted to take out of here? Yes, we will take all that. I should probably take the crate away too. And I'll take all this, which isn't much. It's not much, but it's stuff. So yeah, that dome up there is open. Now if I could just remember what in the world is in that dome and whether I should leave it alone. I think the terraformation is slower. It seems like it was going faster before, so we need to add to that. Just before I started, the T4 drill came in. We don't have that kind of super alloy. Drop those things off. And I labeled the boxes. Circuit boards. Planting stuff. Is that all the planting stuff? Okay. Oh, yeah, there's a couple of leftovers. Flowers. Iridium. Special stuff. You know, where did I put the seeds? Oh, they must be in that room back there. Construction. Yes, that's where they are. And we'll put that in there. And we'll put water in there. I need to find some mushroom seeds. I'm pretty sure that they're... Oh, they're right there. Oh my goodness. Okay, we need water. Aluminum. And iron. There we go. Mushrooms. We need more than one of these, but... this is a start. Alright, we need to check the power. Veg. There we go. Check the power. 112. These are all empty, I think. Yeah, they're just new boxes. Okay, so that we're waiting for the algae. What about this thing? That's 63 power. Rods. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to put in more power. These things are kind of crazy because if you want the ramp to touch the ground, I want there to be the ability to connect the other things, you know, over here. So, whoops. Alright, get rid of that, and we can do that. Okay. I tried to make this base not as confusing as prior bases have been, but I gotta be honest with you, it's still pretty confusing. Iron and silicon. I don't know how that iron got in there. Alright, there's step one. Vehicle equipment increase. Silicon and iridium. Iridiuranium. It's one of those things. I'm just going to leave those things in there because it's going to be a while before we have all of these things. Inventory. Now we might have to find a cloth. I know I have more than one blue cloth. I don't know where it is though. Oops. It might be at the other base. That's empty, right? I can recycle that. Yeah. Takes less time. Okay. Did I get the... No. Super alloy. We're running out of supplies here. Silicon. Alright, there's our first inventory upgrade. What does that give us? More slots than we have on us. So that's good enough for me, because we can just call it back. And then, the lights and the beacon. Okay, we can do that. Oops, I need to make the porch bigger. Sulfur. There we go. I turned that room. There we go. Some lights. And then the beacon. The lights come on and then they're like, oops, they're always on after that. Alright. One super alloy left. Oops. There we go. And we got a beacon. We have lights. It's the middle of the night. Here we go. Alright, circuits go in here. And I don't know if regular cloth goes in there or not. I don't remember. And then some water. There we go. And we're carrying food and water. Actually need to eat. Not that badly, but I mean, why not? Okay. Now then, we need... I wonder... We don't really need a map on this planet. So we can hold off for a while. There we go, 91% water. What we need to do is figure out how to raise our terraformation rate. So oxygen, heat, and pressure are barely moving. We only have 49 left. So we can't take up those solar panels. We can get rid of these. Is that a total of 14? I think it is. Where's the big thing? Where it is. I think our best bet is rockets. It looks like we need another pressure rocket. Oh, I gotta do this again. Every time I do this, I'm completely aware. Here we go. Of, you know, how close to running out I am. And until we get to the point where we're doing the domes. Is that... I'm going to take both because today I can't remember. Here we go. I think this one is the... Oh, I don't know which one it is. Pressure. It's the silicon. Bye. Have fun. See you later. Here they come. Please try to make it over those mountains. Thanks. Not good. I might be able to make it up on that little ridge. See, you can just make out the biodome is clear of ice over there. They're not making it over the mountains today. I don't know what's up with that. Okay. I put in a couple of windows. Isn't that nice? We need a lot more, but I need the iron too. Okay, so that did good things for pressure. The biomass is still doing really well. It's so loud. So yeah, I don't even want to put in one of those T4 drills. We're just going to have to keep putting these in. Because, I mean, they are a lot better. Like, this is 918 pressure. But look at how much super alloy that is. So I think instead of doing that, we should go see if we can find more super alloy rods. How many do we have now? We have a lot. 2, 4, 6. We have 8 of them. I don't remember any point at which super alloy ever got better. I forgot to empty that. Okay. That doesn't have oxygen. I have 2 oxygens on me. The dome is right there. It's not that far. It's super close. Yeah, I might be able to get up there and then come down. Oops. Need all the iron. No screen's on. We don't have the chip for the... That doesn't look like that's able to be... Oh, it is. Yep, we don't have that chip yet. There's one. I'll just take all of it. Since I have the Rover, I can carry it. Nice. I completely forgot that that kind of stuff was in here. Oh, there's a heat thing. That'll take care of a bunch of it. Oh, wow. Was not expecting that at all. Very cool. And those. I don't think there's anything. Oh, there's a box in here. There's an explosive. That's nice. I can get 2 more. There we go. Lots of iron. Alright. Unfortunately, this doesn't have oxygen, so... I don't think it's necessarily any faster either than my jetpack, because I didn't put any speed thingies on it. It's very slow. It's a little bit nerve-wracking. Oh good, there's space for me to drive. I didn't see any chips in there. Let's see here. I already have a stair over there. Here we go. There's no reason to call it back. I'll just do it anyway. Alright, so this needs to have... Do I have a triangle piece yet? Yes. It's super high off the ground. Everything gets like that. Okay. Let's grab this. Sort of grab it in order. It makes it easier for me to put it away. Like that. Oh, really? I need to learn where this thing is. It's right there. That's all that's gonna fit in there. We need to go get the algae. I'm pretty sure it should be good by now. And we need to make that. Oh, I missed those 2 things. Okay. This is so cool because, oh, there's water in there. Because we can take these apart if we need to and make stuff out of that. There we go. And what was the other thing? Sulfur. So I'm going to take... Oh, there's seeds in there still. Alright, let's put the fertilizer back. Put sulfur in. Seeds. That's full. There's another mushroom. I need that. somewhere in one of the two bases, I've got another one of these fusion cells. There's a whole rocket and, I mean, you know, the shuttle thing. The whole thing is here somewhere. It's just not, like, all together, which is fine. We can figure it out. I guess I have to put that in there after all. And then flowers. And then, that. So we need another explosive. We need a uranium rod. Oops. Oh, there it is. And then... that. Okay, so we have all of that. Okay. That's everything, right? And we need to pick up algae. We have 2 oxygens. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh my god. It's so hard to think and, like, you know, chew gum and walk at the same time. Oh boy, there's nothing like sneezing mid-sentence. Look at all that water. It's amazing. Where am I going with this stupid thing? It's in the back of the room, for goodness sake. Oh, that beacon is fantastic. I could have put a sign beacon there, you know, a pole beacon or whatever they're called. I probably should, because it'll make a lot of the trips shorter. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten to get the tree bark out all this time. And we need it for the rockets. This can go right inside the room, but I'm going to actually put it on the ground. Ah, darn it. Yeah, we need power first. Oh, dear. I knew I was low on power. One more water. And... oh, I need another explosive. Alright, well, let's do this part first. There we go. Alright, now I need another explosive. We might have to go get more sulfur than I thought I was going to need right away. Oh boy. Yeah, I need explosives for that. We definitely want to do that. So let's get this going first. There it is. That should really send that flying. Where's the heat? 285. Yeah, that'll send that flying. And then we need to make explosives to replace those with. So we need 1 extra rod. And then we need the super alloy. Is that it? And the explosives. Wait, let's try 1. Let's try to make 1. Because it goes outside, see? Is that the whole thing? Yeah. Alright, we'll put this down here. There's too many of them in there. So, just so you know, there's too many of them in there. That little machine optimizer can only cover 5. So that is 1, 2. And then that leaves us with those and that. And we just need the explosive. That's what I was concerned with. If I go make a bunch of stuff, that I'll have to turn around and rip it apart just to be able to make things work. I mean, it fits there. Right. So it's 1. Okay. Is that going to fit in there? Oh, yeah. Alright, so that's all of this super alloy. Okay, right now we're just working on the terraformation rate. So I've got all of that on me. I need to eat and drink. Well, I need to eat and drink eventually. So that's heat, 221,000. And the only way to raise the pressure is to do those or do a million of these until I find a pressure fuse, which are all, as far as I know, inside the domes. Okay, did I get everything out of here? Okay. What was that? That was iridium. Okay. I always thought that it was weird that, like, iridium, the pressure rocket gives you iridium, and the heat rocket gives you uranium. It's like the opposite of what they're made of, you know? I'd like to go up on that ridge too. I'm just gonna pick up all of the algae that's there, whatever algae is there, and leave the rover there for right now. And then we'll pick up a oxygen hut. And go up the middle ridge there. Look how far away that is now. See how far the water came up? Alright, are you ripe yet? It's usually pretty quick. See how it's all down here? Gosh, I forgot the tree bark again. Alright. There we go. I suppose I could drive up there, but I'm not going to gain any oxygen out of it. Maybe I can just stop here and grab a sip of air. I also need to grab a hut. See if there's a hut right here. Need to make that light. Let go of me. I can't see anything. There we go. One more iron. Here's a hut. thing is super slow right now. I want to go up there and put a hut up there. And there's a couple of boxes. There's actually a box up this hill too. So we'll check that out. Oh, there's a hut right in front of me. Forgot about that one. Even at this slow speed, things are rendering slowly. Oops. 250 MTI. Alright, up we go. Sort of. Hacko. There it is. Oh gosh, I get so turned around from that thing. There was a chip in there. Stop moving. I can't scan around and move at the same time. It makes me dizzy. There's another chip. Very good. Alright, are we done filling this thing? I think we are. That's it. That's full. Alright, let's put up a hut somewhere here. No. I could just take it with me. I'm not really going to use this very much for a while. Oh my god. Indecision. There we go. I think we did all of... We went around, right? Oh, this weather, my god. I'm just gonna call that thing back. My jetpack is faster. Wow. Weather is brutal. You can see the base now. Look how high up it is. That's crazy. It doesn't feel like that. Oh gosh. High mountain base. Okay. Oops. Vehicle inventory increase. Nice. That and that. And flowers. And how much space is that? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's perfect. Oops. Wrong thing. Gonna need to start getting aluminum back. Yeah, these are the only ones with aluminum. Okay, someplace to put drills. I don't want to interfere with that that machine optimizer over there. But we need to put in some of these drills. There's 5 more of those. We definitely use more flower spreaders. Gosh darn it, I need to get that tree bark. Because it's not doing any good. Sitting in there. First mushroom. There we go. Okay, and then we can call back this. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah, we need to upgrade. We've already got that. It's not sitting on the ground or what? Alright, so we need to upgrade those, which means an extra fertilizer and an extra super alloy. We need a plant rocket. We need more than one plant rocket, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to make rockets, you know. It's Lerma fertilizer and super alloy. Oh. We're going to have to go into one of those domes soon. Because I'm going to run out of super alloy. Oops. I need to make that, what did I need bacteria for? Oh, it was for that thing. Okay, we'll hold up on that for just a second. Let me set that down for a second. How many rockets do I have? 0? I have 0 rockets. Okay, now I have 3 of them. And 1, 2, oh, I need one more super alloy. 3. And then 3 Lermas. Oh god, do I have to go get the Lerma? I might have to go get it. Bummer. A tree bark. Where else would I put it? I put it with, oh no, I already checked flowers. Genetics. It's not in there. Oh my gosh, another storm. Holy Hannah. I need to put some stuff away here. Just like real quick. Grab up some water. Okay, we gotta find the lerma. God, that's so dumb. Why haven't I been picking up lerma? These storms are so ridiculous. Like, if I try to set the sound up to be loud enough that you can hear me moving, for instance, then you can't, then the storms are super loud. That's not lerma. Nope, there's none in there. What is that? Is that just ice over there, maybe? No. I feel like I emptied all of these. Put all of the stuff away. There's one. Well, I was wrong about that one, huh? Did not empty these. I emptied these. Yeah. Okay. Having to go back through all of the boxes. That's just silly. Why did I do that? I probably didn't have the room. Simple as that. Nope, I have 2 lermas. Oh boy. Let's see. I looked in there. Alright, well, that's okay. We'll send 2, because 2 will be better than none. And then I will have to figure out, oh, look at grass. And then I'll have to figure out where the lermas are. I know they're around. Probably down there. Underneath the water where I will drown. They're in the boxes that I left them in. Is where they are. I was like, oh, I don't need that yet. I thought I took those boxes out. I just emptied them. Emptied them and left the boxes there to drive myself crazy with. I can't believe there's still ice everywhere. I mean, it is super cold here. But it's not so cold that moss can't grow. And there was grass down the hill. I totally have the hiccups. Oh, let's go over here. Hiccup. Oh yeah, there's a hut down there. To remind me to go in that cave. Now there's really going to be moss everywhere. Such dripping moss. I have to try to remember that there's zeolite in there. Oh, there we go. There's a worm. Do I have the rest of the stuff on me? No, I need another fertilizer. Okay. One more fertilizer, and then we will have successfully launched 3 rockets, even going overtime. Sorry about that. I don't mean to go overtime, but we are halfway to 1 GTI almost. Okay, now remind me how to make that. It's been a really long time. 1 sulfur, 3 algae. Wait, hecko. Oh, I'll just make it. I can see that there's 2 more in there, but we're making our own fertilizer now. So we're gonna need them anyway for flower spreaders to upgrade when we come back next time. There we go. 3 of them. Fine, use a jetpack. There you go. My jetpack wasn't jetting or packing. Alright, I'll clean that up later. We're going to need that rover, especially when we start doing... stop looking at craft. There we go. We're going to need it, especially when we start doing the domes. Okay. Food and water. There we go. Alright, there's our green sky. Here we go. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Kind of. No. No. I can't. I'm too close to the window. Alright, you guys. Thank you all so very much for coming along. I do hope that you have a lovely evening. Sorry about my voice. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.